When I was 16 and we was both living in Edenbridge, but I worked at a pet shop in Edenbridge and Rob had just got a dog, so he used to come in. Obviously I didn't know him, but he used to come in and like look for dog food and things, and then the next day he'd come back in again and we exchanged numbers, and yeah, we sort of met up the day later and we just started dating pretty soon after. We actually got engaged the January after, so probably after about 6-7 months I had quite strong feelings for him, and then obviously it was definitely before a year that we both decided that obviously that he was the one.
How did he put the question?
I'd actually just moved in with him and he stood in the kitchen and went, "I need to ask you a favour." So me being me, I was like, "What's the matter now?" He was like, "Will you marry me?" I was like, "Oh," and I stood there for about 10 minutes with my mouth wide open, and his mum was like, "Are you going to answer him?" I was like, "Oh yeah." So yeah, he has never told me how much the ring cost.
But you always planned to replace it at some stage once he had more money?
Yes, yeah, it's been, the first one got replaced just after we got married, and then he's just replaced for Christmas the ring again.
Take us back to before the final. What did you say to him before he went out?
It's something I always say. It's I just told him to win it for us. I always whisper it in his ear and he just gives me a little wink and then a kiss. And if I've never said it to him before, he always reminds me of what I say. So
tell us about how you felt when he finally won. You know, what was that like?
To be honest, I felt numb. Obviously we all jumped up and then I was crying with Jackie and that, giving her a cuddle and stuff like that, and yeah, I felt more numb, I think, because it didn't really seem real.
Is this going to change you or Rob?
No, it will never change us as people, because we've always had our feet on the ground, and we'll never change as people because we've had the hard times, and obviously this is just making it a little bit easier in life for us, but we have been through hard times. It's not like we haven't, and he's working for it. It's not about the money to him, it's about family and his own goals and achievements that he wants to make for himself, and that's what it's about. It's never been about how much he could earn or how much money he's won. It's just about his own achievements and him providing for me and his children.
Take us back to the hardest times. You know, how hard were things for you?
I've been to the points where I've been putting my weekly shopping money in envelopes and putting my bills in my envelopes, but that's just the way things are sometimes.